Hello friends and welcome. I'm Sarah Liz. I'm super excited you're here. Hero Arts is having a warehouse sale. If you've been here for a while, you know that I am on a mission to make card making more affordable and more accessible for everyone. To do this, I give away free printable sentiments, digital paper, ephemera all the time. But then when there's huge sales like this, I try to share them because if I'm gonna purchase crafty supplies, I want the best bargain possible. So Hero Arts was recently purchased by Spellbinders, and this looks a lot like a Spellbinders warehouse sale, and those are always some of my favorites. But there are a few tricks to navigating this sale. They are going to break this down for you by deal dollar amount, except that it doesn't actually include everything. This is only going to include the items that are exactly $1 or exactly $5. And when you click on this best-selling deals over here, we have items that are $4.79. That's not going to fit in the $5 category because it's not exactly $5. But if you scroll to the bottom of this page, there are 20 pages of best-selling deals. So to try to help you navigate this and to stay within your crafty budget, I have broken this down for you a little more thoroughly. So you'll find categories here for my favorite categories of items, the items that are on sale. Here are the categories that they're listing for you. And then below that, there are some super bargain items. These are 60% off or more, some as much as 75% off. And then I've just organized top picks that are under $5, and then these will go in ascending order. Now, YouTube really limits how many items I can put in the description box, so there's also a visual list over here that includes everything I really love. So when I click on this, I'm just going to zoom in and you're going to find those same categories, but here are my top pick items that are exactly $1 and my favorites that are exactly $3, and then anything $3 to $4.99, and you'll find those little placeholders all along the way. You can click and it will take you into Hero Arts. These are affiliate links, so I make a small percentage of the sale. If you use my links, it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps to support this work I do to bring you lots of free sentiments and supplies on a regular basis. In case you missed it, there is a new kit coming out tomorrow, and it is one of my favorites. I want to draw your attention to just a couple of my favorite categories, and we're starting with red rubber. One of the things that Hero Arts is known for is making their own high quality red rubber stamps. They have some at $3. There are some at $5. These are normally $16 stamps. There are tons of options. Nothing stamps quite like red rubber. I love it so much. I have a bunch of these, so I'm going to show you the ones that I have and my top picks. But then again, like I can't show you everything, right? I would definitely check these out. Tons of great discounts. Next, there's a category for word dies, and I adore word dies because I can use them on tons of cards and no one's going to be like, oh my gosh, you put happy birthday on another card again. These are fantastic, and I feel like they're an incredible bargain. They're $8.99 down from $14.99, a lot of them. There are a few more that don't quite fit in this category, but I'll show you those along the way. Then another essential stash builder are nested infinity dies. These are basic shapes that you can use over and over and over again. I have been doing this a long time. I have a lot of nested shapes, but even still, they've got a bunch that I don't have and I think are really stunning. I also appreciate that they really pack them in. Like you're gonna get a ton. Look at that. Look how many are in there for 15 bucks. So I have just linked to really like all of the nested infinity dies. And then finally, we have inks, re-inkers, and sprays. Again, really staple items that if you're gonna need to re-ink something or you're looking for another color of ink, you might as well get it while they're on sale. The discount isn't quite as steep for a lot of these, but I still think it's worth looking. It looks like they're clearing out some of their inks too, so you can grab some really great bargains. All right, we're looking at one more category on the computer. It's this over 60% off category. I love a bargain. I love a bargain. This is the special thank you card making kit, originally $60 and it's $15. That's 75% off, my friends. And why I picked this one, because there are other big bundles like this. This is so versatile. Thank you for being an amazing friend, person, partner, father, teacher, nurse, mother, hero, ally. Like, come on. A stencil, 3 inks. We've got cardstock. We've got, I'm not sure, is that glitter? Ooh, Prisma glitter, right? And some sequins and a blending brush. This is fantastic. And I am probably going to buy this one because I think it's so great. Next on that list is the My Monthly Hero Classic Kit from October of 2023. It is a layered winter scene. And I was like, I'm not sure. And then I saw this card. Look at this. You guys, that is so beautiful. And there's a ton in this kit. Like, you get 4 word dies. There are 3 pieces to that layering die set. There's a stamp set. This is a white acrylic spray, a bunch of cardstock, and this blue one right here, it's like a shimmer blue, I think. And then this is pitch black. Hero Arts pitch black cardstock is one that Jennifer McGuire has called like the blackest black cardstock, aside from the Tim Holtz one that's $1 million. So I am excited about this one. I'll probably grab that as well. It's down to $25. It started at $71, right? So again, really great bargains when you're buying kits of some kind. Then we have the March 2023 My Monthly Hero Kit. You guys have seen this before on my channel. I gave one away during the 12 days of giveaways in December. It has this huge 6x6 stamp. And then this stamp set is massive. Is that a 6x8? Yes, it's a 6x8, coordinating dies, fruit embellishments, intense black ink, cardstock. Like, this is fantastic. And I think really, really darling. The last kit on that list is the January 2023 My Monthly Hero Kit, and it is this matchbox situation. So this, I think, lays pretty flat, and you can slide this in and out, but there's so much more than that in there. So I'm going to try to back up through their images. I just wanted you to see that first because it's so good. So we get this huge stamp set, and then here are your dies, and there's a ton of options in there. I love this little sort of scallop rectangle. We also get cardstock, a stencil, embellishments. I love this one. Again, $25 down from $77. So those are your best bargains, are kind of in those kits. If you're looking for other kits that have that same kind of like really great deal, you can just go to the past Hero Studio deals. I just wanted to show you my favorites for now. All right, friends, the first category are top picks under $5, and I'm starting with these Hero Pearls. They are on sale for $1. $1. They're normally $3.99. This one is blue, but they have, I think the teal one is also on sale, and one called Cork that's sort of gold-ish. They're a little liquidier, I would say, than some of the other like drop stuff that I have. Like, I have some from scrapbook.com. I have some Nuvo drops, but this is thinner, and I just think that there's more you can do with it. It's super shimmery, very vibrant. So I would check those out at $1. All right, next they have a bunch of the Hero transfers on super sale. So they're $3.59 down from $5.99. I'm going to link to, I think these two are linked directly. So it's the pansies and the bees and florals. But I've also just linked to like all the Hero transfers. You usually get a couple of sheets in here. They come with a popsicle stick. Let me see if I can get that all the way out. And there are rub-ons, but they're really nice rub-ons. So I've got 2 sheets here. I love these most for shaker cards because you can put these out like over your acetate and then shaker stuff behind it, and like maybe just a little bit peeks out. I think these are so much fun. So I'm going to be stocking up and buying some new ones that I don't have yet. Definitely, I would say these are a heck of a bargain. This is my last top pick under $5, and it is this Orbit stamp set. All of my dudes are nerds, and I love this one. Happy birthday, today the galaxy revolves around you. So I'm gonna get a ton of use out of this. It's $4.79 down from $7.99. Next up at exactly $5 down from $16, this is the Blowin' in the Wind red rubber stamp. They call them the Bold Prince cling stamps, and it's this lovely like dandelion pattern. I love a good background stamp just for adding a little bit of interest, and at $5, that's a screaming deal. There are a couple of items just to be aware of. There are a bunch of embossing powders on sale for $5.24, down from $6.99. A great time to stock up on additional colors. There are also a ton of the Hero Hues pigment ink pads and reactive ink pads that are $5.99, down from $7.99. This peeking penguin is absolutely adorable. They have a bunch of these dies where like they peek around from the side of something. So Hero Arts dies are different from, say, a Spellbinders die. All of the penguin pieces are kind of in the same die, and then you just snip them apart ever so quickly, easily, right on these places where it doesn't quite separate. And that way I know exactly what pieces go with what die, and I don't lose things. I don't lose tiny little dies. So I think this guy is great. There's also a peeking elf that's $5.99. One of my favorite purchases in the last few months are these Hero Hues Reactive Glitz ink pads. I love when I can get items like inks that I will use a ton on sale. So these are $6.74, down from $8.99. But keep in mind, that's a pretty new product that's already in the warehouse sale. So this is one of my Spellbinders cards for the month that I made. There you go. You can kind of catch the metallic shimmery goodness that's in there. The thing is, they're also water reactive. So I can do techniques like this that you can't always do with a metallic or shimmery ink. They only come in 6 colors. It's not like you're investing in something where there's like 100 of them. Totally worth it. I am obsessed with these. If you're looking for more colors of cardstock, Hero Hues cardstock, a lot of it is also on sale for that $6.74, down from $8.99. It's really high quality stuff, definitely a good deal. One of my favorite purchases from their last big sale are these large number dies, and you get 2 numbers, like a big one, and I'd call it medium. It's not small. And then the words spelled out in 2 different sizes. So you could even do like a capital S, and then that would work for your lowercase ix. These are great. They're just called number 0 or number 6. And I love them. I can't wait to do some like background stamping and then eclipse techniques with these. Let me know if you're interested in a video for that, but I was just gonna stock my stash with a bunch of these. These are on sale for $7.19, down from $11.99. And I've just linked to all number fancy dies so you can sort of see them all at once, but I'm excited to play with these. This gumball machine is freaking adorable, and it's also $7.19, down from $12. You can do the gumballs as big ones, as little ones, as hearts, and this one I think is going to be really, really quick and easy to put together. So I might make a shaker out of this as well and put some fun candy in there. I just did a video where I stuffed like a peep shaped die full of mini M&Ms. I think that would be fun in here too. Other favorites of things that Hero Arts makes for me are the stamp and cut sets. So this one has a die that says hello there, and it's pretty good size. This guy is 2.5 inches by, I don't know, 2 inches, right? That's not small. And then there's a bunch of sub-sentiment stamps that go with it. They have these in tons of different sets. This one is the hello there, stamp and cut. And then there's another one that's like big hug, stamp and cut. They're $8.99, down from $15. And there's a couple of them. Also at that same price point, so the $8.99 down from $15, they have a bunch of word dies. Again, I think these are super versatile. So this set is called Friends, and we have friend, hello, thanks, smile. This one is celebrate, happy birthday, wishes, best, celebrate. This one is peace words. So peace, love, hugs. Oh man, reading backwards. Prayers. I don't know what that is. Oh, congrats. So there's a couple of them like this that don't have shadow dies around them, but then there's a handful more that do have shadow dies, and they're the same price point. So that's why I tried to link to word dies as a category. I only have a couple. I'm gonna buy the ones that have shadow dies because I like that option coming up here. But a really, really great value and very versatile dies. I have one more at that $8.99 price point. This is a 3-layer stencil set. I think it's just called Watermelon stencils. And it's so stinking cute, you guys. I made this card during a live stream. I'm like, it's just fun and summery. And you guys, there was a blizzard here yesterday. And my husband was out of town, so I had to shovel by myself. And I got like a little blister from shoveling. I'm ready for summer. I'm ready anytime now. Okay, here's the sweet spot. All of these are $9.59, down from $15.99. So they're 40% off. And these are some of my all-time favorites. So this one is another one of those red rubber stamps. This one's just called wood grain. Yep. And I love this for creating a couple of backgrounds to just have on hand. And then I can slap that onto the bottom of a card to make like a wood floor. Super great. This one, there's this one, and then there's another that's like the reverse of this, where instead of stamping the bubbles, it's going to stamp the reverse of the bubbles. And it's just called Bubbles Bold Print. Same price point for all of these. This one is called Ocean Waves, but you could put it this way and it's a little more geometric. This one, oh, you guys, I don't know where I put it. I stamped and heat embossed one of these in like a silver glittery ink. If you look on the website, honestly, I was just doing what was on the website because it was so beautiful. And it is called Rain Texture. I should put my glasses on. These are very small, but it is absolutely stunning. This one is great for kid cards, kids of all ages, right? It's like a pirate ship situation. Heroes Landing, South Harbor, Reactive Sea, Mermaid Cove. I just think it's super fun. Stamping Village. Yes, friends. Yes. And then this one. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I know at first we think, oh, that's like a holiday, like a Valentine's stamp, but I think you could use this for a lot of things. It's called Bursting with Love Bold Prints. I got this one during Hero Arts used to do like little classes. I can't remember what they were called that were really affordable. I'm hoping we're going to see more of that sometime soon where like you didn't have to buy the supplies, but you could. And this was one of the pieces I bought for that. This is one of my son's favorites. I've had this forever. And again, we're still at that $9.59 price point. It's the Layered Monarchs, color layering monarch butterfly. And you just do layered stamping, but I love, it's sort of sketchy and imperfect. And I think that that's ideal when you're doing layering stamping. So it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect when you line it up. Then if you have been here for my emergency card sentiments, these do similar work. All of these are going to be about a 1/4 inch, but it's a single stamp. So this one is the Christmas one. Is that right? Christmas sentiment strips. And then this is the everyday sentiment strips. And so we have happy birthday, miss you, hey, gorgeous, love you, thanks for like all the things here. And then a ton of like Christmas wishes, though some of them like happy new year, holiday greetings are just sort of holiday themed in general. These go with this die. This die is not on sale. I don't think I've ever seen it go on sale. It cuts out a whole bunch of 1/4 inch strips. So you stamp once, you die cut once. So I will try to link to all of these like sentiment stamp options that give you the one stamp to go with the one die. I think this is a fantastic time saver. I love mine, obviously, but you can't heat emboss that. And so I just think these give you another option and another look. This is the Wild Columbine stamp set. Again, same price point, $9.59, and it is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. There is a stencil set you can also get, but they're sold separately. So each of them are $9.59. I just watercolored mine here. That's that eclipse technique I was saying I wanted to do with the letters, so you can see the sort of coloring here is raised a little bit. But this is beautiful. This was one of the first Hero Art sets that I truly, truly fell in love with. There's a die option. If you want the stamp and die, it's like a separate bundle. And so look for that. But I just think this is gorgeous. And then, y'all, I swear I didn't know this sale was coming. Again, $9.59. This is the Bold Flowers color layering stencils. This is a 4-piece layered stencil set. This was my Thursday video. I used this stencil to make 4 quick cards, right? We're getting like 2 for 1 backgrounds here. It's so stunning. I love this stencil so, so much. Really simple. I don't have a stamp that goes with it. I don't even think they make a stamp that goes with it. And I don't always like stenciling without a stamp around it, but I love this one. And so that saves you a little bit of money. Like you don't even need to wonder, should I get the stamp? Should I not get the stamp? So that is all for that category. That is $9.59 down from $15.99. Ever so slightly more than that at $9.74 down from $12.99. There are tons of options for 4 packs of ink cubes. Like that is an insane deal. I love, love, love that. Ink cubes are the way to go. If you have limited space or you have limited funds, you can get a lot of variety of colors and you can get them in coordinating sets of colors. Next, I have a couple items that are $11.99 down from $14.99. This is one of my most used Hero Arts dies. I've had this for a long time. It is an A2 plate that cuts a wood green texture. I've been using it a lot lately. The only place I know that still sells it is Hero Arts. And last time they had a sale, it wasn't on sale. I looked, I was trying to link it for people. So you can see it's got this really great texture. God, it even feels like real wood. So I love this guy. It's just called Wood Grain Fancy Die. And then this one, I got this one in the same like Hero Arts class as those Columbine dies. But it is this great hot foil plate, and we never hot foiled with it, or I didn't. What we did was to sort of wet a piece of cardstock, just dampen it, and then run this through with that like rubbery embossing mat that your die cutting machine has. The impression was insane. I've never gotten an impression quite that deep, and I think it has to do with the spacing of these hearts. So even if you don't hot foil, I think this is a really great option that is super versatile for lots of cards. I love backgrounds. I'm going to show you just a few more things. There are several of these Stampin' Cut XL, right? We looked at Stampin' Cuts before, but this thing is massive. Like that stamp set alone, that's my 6-inch ruler. It's a 4x6 stamp set of sub-sentiments to go with congrats and yay. And I think it's absolutely incredible. And then this, if you've been here, you know, I love a scallop. I love a scallop. So these are the scallop infinity dies. Both of these are $14.99 down from $25. But what I'm linking is a handful of these Stampin' Cut XLs. And then just, you can link to the infinity dies in general. They are nuts. You get tons and tons and tons of them. They're on super sale. They're super versatile. You can use them on tons of different cards. Friends, I hope this is helpful for you. I know that a lot of us are on a limited budget, and so that's why I try to organize by price point for you. You can start scrolling at the top where you get your $1, $3, $5 deals, and as soon as you're like, nope, that's over my budget, you can just quit scrolling and avoid the temptation. If you're not interested in shopping, but you'd like some freebies, just go to the top of that description box. I have added in a link to my emergency card kit playlist that has tons of free downloadable sentiments, so you can get started crafting with some fresh supplies for $0. Thank you all so much for spending your time with me, and I will see you next time.